Good morning, ladies and gentlemen present here, and those who are seeing us on online. My name is Ramdas Nambi. I'm a healer cum, Varmam therapist cum, Dawn therapist, and various other practitioner. I'm also one of the students passed out in 2020, the first batch of TDU VKRC Varmam therapy course, diploma course. Those who are watching on online and those who are present here, this course gives you a very good opportunity to learn the Varmam in an authorized and recognized manner, attached with the very popular university TDU. Instead of going through this curriculum in a Gurukulam style and takes not 1 or 2 years, several years, the course is being conducted in 1-year course, and including the practical. And the faculty members present here, they are in their area of specialist, such as Ayurvedic, Siddha, anatomic study, and apart from the Varmam basic, because they are the essential one. So we are going to have everything in this course. Today we are assembled here to inaugurate the second diploma course as well as the third batch diploma course. May I request members present here, please come to the stage to light the lamp, please. We will start the function by lighting a lamp. David to new Bunny sir. David, please. Mr. Prakash and yeah, please come. Dr. Manjula, Dr. Sharda. Mr. Ravi, please come up. Thank you all. Now we are going to play the Siddhar song. Please stand up, arise from your seat. Yeah, thank you. Can we have the Siddhar song played?
நந்தி அகத்தியர் மூலர் புண்ணாக்கீசர் நற்றவத்து புலத்தியரும் பூனை கண்ணர் நந்தி இடைக்காடரும் போகர் புலிக்கை ஈசர் கருவூரார் கொங்கணவர் காலாஞ்சி சிந்தி எழுகண்ணர் அகப்பேயர் பாம்பாட்டி தேரையரும் குதம்பயரும் சட்டைநாதர் செந்தமிழ் சேர் சித்தர் 18 பாதம் சிந்தையுன்னி சிரத்தணியாய் சேர்த்தி வாழ்வார்.
ஓம் நம சிவாய.
Thank you. Next, we are going to have a welcome address by Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer. Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer basically was a software engineer converted into a medical field. Now she's a dietitian practicing a target nutrition for the past 12 years and as a Varmam practitioner for the past 7 years. She's also psychologist, childcare nutritionist, diabetic educator, and acupuncturist. She is a secretary in VKRC Varma Kalpa Rejuvenation Center, and she is a partner in Agastya Wellness Center. Mrs. Veni, please come.
Hello everyone, very good morning. And a very warm welcome to one and all who have assembled here and also those who are with us online. Because of their absence, we are still very happy that you are able to join us here. Thank you so much. Now I would like to welcome everyone who is present here and online. So I welcome our guest of honor, Padma Shri Darshan Shankar, our VC, Vice Chancellor at TDU. And I welcome our chief guest, Professor Atul Kumar Gupta, the COO and also the registrar at TDU. I welcome Dr. B.N. Prakash, who is assembled over here. Thank you, sir. And I welcome Mr. Ravi Kumar, the sub-registrar. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much for being with us. I also welcome Mr. Harirama Murthy and Dr. Unni Krishan, who are not here, but they are still available and present with us online. Thank you, sir, and you're most welcome. I welcome all my colleagues. Thank you so much. Dr. Manjula Jagdish over here, and Dr. Sharda Vivek, and Dr. Hariharan, who is online with us. And I welcome Sri Ramesh Babu, the VKRC founder, and he is the knowledge partner over here. And thank you so much, sir. You have given us this opportunity to assemble here. I welcome you all. And I also would like to welcome the alumni here. And thank you so much from our students who are here. They have traveled from far places and they have joined us here. So I welcome Dr. Satish Hirematji. I welcome Mr. Sendil Kumar, Mr. Nambi, Darshini, Rajakumari. Thank you everyone and all the students who are watching us online. Thank you. And above all, I would like to welcome all the enthusiastic students, few of them who have traveled and come over here, and they are going to explore this Varmam Therapist Diploma program with us. And I am sure you are going to have a wonderful journey. So it is just going to start right now. And thank you, and I welcome you all once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer. Next, we are going to have an inaugural address by Mr. Ramesh Babu. Most of us know him very well, but it's my duty to introduce him. Shri Ramesh Babu is basically a software engineer and in profession. While he was in his profession, way back in 1999, he started learning Varmam, traveling all the way from his base to Kanyakumari, Nagarkoil, not 1 day, 2 day, not months, several years, 8 to 10 years, to acquire the knowledge. And today, he is able to give it to us in a simple, easy manner without having the struggle to go and follow the Gurukulam style. He has an experience of 19 years in this field. He is the founder trustee of Varmakalpa Rejuvenation Center. He is a researcher in Varmam and manuscript, as well as author and academician. current association of him as Senior Research Associate at TDU, Yelahanka, Bangalore. Expert committee member for standardizing the procedure of Ayurvedic Marma with CCRAS. As a joint secretary in Traditional Siddha Varma Healer Association, Kanyakumari. He is the director in Agastya Wellness Center at Bangalore, trainer in Varmam and memory techniques, conducting Vasi program session for Kayakalpa and spiritual attainment. He has launched his first of its kind program, Varma Therapist Diploma, in association with the University of Transdisciplinary Health, Science and Technology, TDU, which helps to get the Varmam practitioner a status, recognized status as therapists similar to the people who are in healing and helping hand to doctors. Completed the first batch in the year 2020, launching the Varmam training courses for doctors in the near future. Also launching Varmam already, conducting a Varmam bootstrap episode to create awareness and kindle the inquestioners for Varmam, now being authorized and certified through TDU University. Conducting Varmam course in most of the South Indian language, English, and our national language, Hindi. He is the author of the first English book in Varmam with manuscript titled as Varmam, An Insight into an Ancient System of Healing, Volume 1. It is a symposium on Varmam Birangi 100 as well as Varma Kannadi 500, two literary works based on the manuscript. He's also released a second book in Varmam with manuscript as Varmam, An Insight into an Ancient System of Healing, Volume 2, a symposium of 3 more literary works based on the manuscript, such as Varma Ladas Chutram, Varma Nulini, and Adi Varma Suchamam. He is presented awareness session and papers in several symposiums at universities, colleges, and Ayurvedic Congress. Certified from several organizations and trained by more than 18 gurus. He has got an award, Siddha Marma Vaitya Ratna Award from Bharatiya Natu Vaitya Mahashangamam in the year 2016. Now, without delaying further, the list goes on and on. May I request Shri Ramesh Babu to give an inaugural address.
Very good morning, everyone. Just I want to give the brief about the course, why it is, how it is, and why TDU, and why VKRC with TDU. A brief about that to understand how the course will be, especially for the new students of second and third batch. The inaugural for them is completely dedicated, and let us go through our PPT. Yeah. Okay, TDU and the VKRC. See, the TDU has a biggest profile in revolutionary, bringing in lot of contemporary traditional health science as an academic portion of it. So that's the first trigger of an TDU be a best place which they will incubate every system which is very, from the smallest domain, even from even a folklore science to the bigger science, means they give the potence of that system to grow very faster in an academical area, along with lot of clinical, because it's a hospital attached, the clinical research and the whole thing is integrated here. That is the best way to open us a way for getting Varmam into the university. And the VKRC is nothing started with much of the aim and the vision, which once the center started, the vision has come and the aim has come. That's how I could say. Like, the reason is that this is student-driven trust. Especially, even though I am centered here, but the student-driven, and the aim and the vision is generated automatically by the students of their need became the vision of this particular institute now. The VKRC is, as they said, it's there for a little longer time expected. And now we have a wonderful system of connecting and health for the Varmam, health for caregivers, aged people, pain management, and we have somewhere around 18 systems now, which is well designed curriculum now available. And with the TDU, good news is that possibly we are going to promote this as an international course, and we are trying to work on that. If that is Balambika's wishes and all our blessings, that will go internationally as a separate program for international students. Fine. Varmam, you all know, and new students, this I want to brief it. And a system which is there for a very long time. My second volume book, which is getting printed by this month end, is clear line I mentioned, highlighted that 5,000 years old, still yet to travel 500 kilometers. That means Bangaloreans even doesn't know much of that like. So the main thing is that the transition of this ratio, if we travel, it's very difficult. It's good, it's like a bamboo shoot. You know that it grows very small for first some time. After that, it starts shooting up so fast. You ever seen that happening? The bamboo, initially it never grows that fast. It takes its own time. So we had been in that time still now for 5,000 years, I could say that. But we have no time. Now we have to push it into that level of Big Bang. We have to push it there as a Big Bang that will grow faster, and it reaches everyone throughout this human life, not only on the earth I am talking about. Latest knowledge goes beyond that, because like many, Elon Musk are sending lot of flights and thing. Let this goes there. That's our dream of the integrated system approach we are planning to. The Varmam is having 108 locations. From the Marma, it's 107 and 108 in Siddha Varmam. The thing is that there is a lot of uniqueness and exploration, a lot of integration already happening. I want to bring in the system uniform to everyone, and protocols and procedures are well designed. Already there is 2 books released, one by NIS, National Institute of Siddha, and another from CCR, Central Council of Research in Siddha. These 2 people have already written a book on procedures, the standard protocol of this. Much more beyond that, we can integrate with other systems, and the protocol has been maintained. Then this will grow much more faster is the thought process, and that is where our aims are too. Why Varmam Therapist Diploma? There was nothing called diploma for a therapist still now, and this is the platform of TDU. He seeded this plant, and this is growing beautifully now all across the country. This is the first of its kind. I can say this is the first of its kind, calling itself as a therapist. Before that, there was a courses for diploma in Varmam, but there is no, end of that. After finishing, what they will do, no one knows, because they are not given a job, job-based or, employment-based courses. It is just a course, one more certificate for you. But this course is purely more of, you can be, career. You can have your career using this particular diploma. That's where the major use of this diploma started. That's what the dream of the our founder VC Vice Chancellor Darshan Shankarji's dream also. The first when we have been discussed, he said let this place a seed for you people's knowledge to make it grow. We will take care of it. So that's where we are the Varmam Therapist Diploma. And why the diploma? This 1 year course means many people have a 6 month course and 3 months course of diplomas, but this 1 year course compulsory, because this take care of all pros and cons of the system very clearly. What not to do is the major curriculum we have, not just what to do. So this is where we created the diploma well structured. Let's go through that. To who this program is, for anyone 10 past, 16 plus with 10 past, can join this program. We kept it very least such a way that it will reach to many people who needed this and they are ready to take up this. If at all, if it's not there, if they are really a traditional practitioners or a folk healers of having a certificate, age of 21 compulsory, and they have a certificate that from a village administrative officer or a corporation people that they had been practicing any of this Indian system of medicine or some system of alternative medicine for very long time as traditional Gurukula system or a family system, they will also given a priority in this university for this particular program. That's how we keep hugging everyone to make sure they are the part of this university. That's how this we connect. Duration is 1 year, we can call in the theory 360 hours and practically is almost 90 hours of continued thing. And internship, you will be spending some 130 hours of internship. Total it is 1 year, that is approximately 10 months of whole curriculum course with the exam, everything. And total credits, it's 36 credits. You all know that 15 hours credit for a theory and double it for a practical for each credits. Like, so this is morely a credit system, not just a marks. Beyond that, let us see what it is. The subjects and the faculties. The fundamentals of Siddha is taught by Dr. S. Hariharan, who is online now with us from Krishnagiri, who is an experienced in Siddha system for a very long time. And fundamentals of Ayurveda by Dr. S. Manjula Jagadishwaran, who is there with us, like she's a Siddha doctor integrator system. And not only that, like her guru, Dr. Jayashree ma'am, has not come today, could not make it. She is her guru. Together they created the beautiful flow of the whole Ayurveda as a fundamental for this program. Like, and anatomy and physiology by Dr. P. Sarada. She is from Bachelor of Physiotherapy and much more than that. But I am keeping their designation very simple so that I can show it here. Okay. And she is passionate in Varmam. She went to Kanyakumari to learn from my teacher, Kannan Rajaram. So she traveled, fly to Trivandrum, then go there, and not only both of them, Manjula madam and Sartha madam together, they fly and learn from all my gurus who I learn. So because they want to learn much more than me, that's the way we had to give it. Like, we'll lead it to our gurus automatically to learn much more. And they are our resource people also, they will come down here. So then fundamentals of Varmam by Venibi Iyer, who is with me from the day one when I came to Bangalore, even before that when I was in Hosur. So possibly she can understand my thought more than my emotions. So she can convert that anything as a text form or a video form. That's how the first book has come. Otherwise the book was just on my paper very long time, hatching there for very long time. Once she joined, she put her whole efforts of transforming it to the way I think it, because a book is not just a translation. Book is having, when you express, you will have a soul in that. That expression should have in the word also when it is in the book form. It's very difficult to replicate your voice to a text. The voice will have that soul within that, the text will not. But if you have that type of text, that's the beauty of this, subject will be. Fine. Then Varmam Appalaya system, it's me teaching you for almost all the ailments, which is mainly a pain management system from head to toe, like a neck pain, neck rigidity, frozen shoulders, lower back pain, spine disorders, and whole thing. And there is little part of the pathology is taught, not completely. Pathology is why, who you not to touch. That's what the pathology is. Not like a doctor will be doing pathology, but you will know whom you should not touch. For that one, Mr. Sakaria will come as a resource person teaching you which bone, how it is been broken, how you find by touching it and not to touch it. That's level of knowledge also is been exposed here. The books is given to you like each books. One will have fundamental of Ayurveda, fundamental of Siddha, then anatomy and physiology, then Varmam book, and also an applied system books. Totally 5 books we have, and we have lot of reference books. More than 22 reference books are there, and not only that, our TDU procured more than 80 manuscripts, at least I can say 23 of original manuscript, and it is available in the library. If people can want to go beyond this, you want to do some research at the university, we have a manuscript level. If you could read it, even we can arrange that one. The people are there. So you have manuscript resource here available, along with Varmam books available in our library for exploring. Fundamentals of Ayurveda will cover Ayurveda treatments like Panchakarma, Katibasti, Janubasti, and whole of like a detox to little of, basic fundamentals of like understanding Ayurveda doctor's knowledge. That means what the language I could say. When a therapist work under an Ayurveda doctor, they will understand the language. Same with the Siddha, fundamentals of Siddha is given, not a complete system of Siddha. Fundamental Siddha, the language they will understand. Like some detox the doctor request to do, they will do that. Like the same way Panchakarma therapist, they will understand the basic foundation of what's supposed to be done as per the advice of the doctor. Same way the therapist will do. And this will be, first subject will be of 90 hours. And second is Introduction to Physiology and Anatomy is by Dr. Sadha ma'am, and she will be covering in human body physiology to the basics. Like, see, it's not like it's a deep knowledge, but a diploma holder can have it, like the cell divisions, the tissues, skeletal system, muscular systems, neural systems, like very brief about that. The major things like is been covered in the anatomy and also in the physiology, like cell structures and functions, okay, cell metabolism, okay, membrane transport, and the whole thing which is needed for the Varmam. Technically, I am telling which part of the anatomy and physiology from the English can match to our traditional system. That level of anatomy is pulled out and given to them. Like, and this is 90 hours. Then Introduction to Varmam healing will have basically like Panchabhuta, Tridosha, and the whole thing, the fundamentals of that 96 tattvas, the injuries, what will happen when the injury is happening, traumatology of the Varmam will be covered. This will be of almost 60 hours. Then we'll have Introduction to Varmam applied methodology, which will also have complete applied system of Adangals and Varmam. This is of almost 105 hours. This is majorly connected to practicals, nothing to do with the theory. Fine. And the classes, this is more of offline and online mixed classes, depends on the situation. So majorly we have it, both the options available. And all the classes happens in weekends. And this is almost a 11-day continuous class. Of the end of the duration we'll have 10 days was there. Now we are altering little with the Prakash Shar's help, like 11 days, where at the same time they can complete their exams also. Earlier they have to come back again for the exams. If the people from North India traveling is very difficult, so we made it to make sure within that period it will be both the exams and Viva will get completed. That's an idea we do. So day 1 to 3 will be in theory and exams, and 3 and to 10 will be in rigorous final practice corrections, and 11th day will be in Viva voice and training under Varmam expert, like is Dr. Nataraj from our research National Research Center Chennai, and our from CCRS Ishwar, and Suresh Kumar has come now. Suresh is there, and our Asan is there, one more Asan, and his Sakaria is there. So Murugesh and Asan, Sakaria, all these are resource people. They come to you and train you on this particular process. So marks is something like this. We'll have fundamentals of Arya and Siddha is almost like 45 is hours of time, and credit is 3, and the passing minimum is 40 out of 100, and the same way the second anatomy and physiology, and third is for Varmam fundamentals, and fourth is for our Varmam applied system, and fifth is also compulsory here, and an internship is mandate nowadays from this new batch. And the competitions based on assessments like formative assessment, summative assessment, holistic assessments, and the different styles of assessment. See, that's the only thing. It's not just writing exam is your marks. Your attendance, your assessment, your projects work, your attending the camps, free camps, and all that will be a part of your credits, because it's not only we are creating a therapist here, we are giving you a character as to be a good therapist here. So this is the part of the lifestyle. It is not just a course, it's purely transforming you to that lifestyle. So 40 aggregated, internal will be 25 and external will be of 75. And the certificate sample is something like this, which is signed by our registrar and then a course coordinator. So this will have an uniqueness. Below that last line you can see, like this will clearly express that you can work under any OIS doctors as a therapist under an OIS doctor clearly. And this is our first batch, group photo. So this is what all about the diploma that designed for in 1 year. And I again, behalf of everyone, I welcome you all. And thanks Nambi sir for giving 1.5 page brief about me, and thank you from TD University for giving me the stage and giving me the opportunity and giving me the space to grow. And I am not just growing, you all can think that Prakash ji having better ideas, and Ravi sir having better ideas, and registrar office and our coordination team office having better ideas, that these students, what are the other possibilities TDU can groom them in a different aspects, all that is available. Welcome to TDU and VKRC.
Thank you, Sri Ramesh Babu, for a wonderful introduction about the inaugural address as well as the course detailing thoroughly, so that the students, those who are going to or present and online, could get a better clarity on it. Thank you once again. Now we are moving into the second phase of inaugural function. There will be a we have a guest of honors and a chief guest as well as special invitees to address during this inauguration function. I would like to give a special invitee addressed by Dr. Krishnan. It's an online message. Yeah, let's look into the screen. Yeah, please play it. Okay. In the meantime, let me go through the introduction of Dr. Krishnan. Dr. Krishnan is a professor and head of Center for Community Health, Clinical Research and Education. He is a Ayurveda physician cum researcher. He has completed his BAMS, followed by MA, the medical and the MA in medical anthropology and PhD from Japan. He has served and several interests in traditional medicine as well as global public health. His association and interaction with the several global university and various bodies could bring his dream to come true. Dr. Krishnan, may I request you to deliver the special invitee speech, sir? Just a moment, sir. We are not able to hear your voice. The unmuting is done.
Hello, Unikrishnan sir. Can you just check the mic? Hello.
Could you please counter check? You are unmuted.
No, we are not able to hear you.
How about now?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Dr.
Can you hear me?
Krishnan, please
Yes,
start.
we can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for this invitation. And respected Vice Chancellor of TDU, Professor Darshan Shankar, Professor Atul Gupta, Professor Hari, Sri Ravi Kumar, Dr. Prakash, Sri Ramesh, all other colleagues, all the faculty members and dignitaries who are attending this program, and the new students of this Varmam Diploma program. A very warm welcome to all of you to the TDU campus and to this course program. I could not be part of this event physically today in TDU due to some other commitments, but I would have really loved to be there and interact with you directly. But I think I just want to say that this is such an important program for us as a university which is in its early stages of formation. I represent the Community Health, Clinical Research and Education program in TDU, which is one of the centers which is looking at the various dimensions of community health, clinical research, as well as clinical education. So as part of the clinical education component, as well as the research component, this is a very important program. But apart from that, as you all know, in our community health, we have various traditions that TDU has been trying to revitalize over the last 3 decades. We have critically looked at the local health traditions in India. We have also engaged with the codified traditions like Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Tibetan medicine, and so on. So our work has been primarily to look at how to revitalize and improve the community engagement of these traditions. And the TDU has been quite influential in developing certain policies at the national as well as different state level through this last 3 decades of processes. And coming to the course and the Varma tradition, as we all know that Varma is a very important component of our community health. But what is unfortunate today is that Varma is not taught clearly, systematically in our academic institutions. I may be making a slightly judgmental statement here because I'm aware that in many of the Siddha colleges, Varma is part of the mainstream program. But other traditions like Ayurveda or Unani or other yoga, naturopathy, traditional medical training, Varma doesn't form so much of a practical program, but it is more like a theoretical approach to Varma that is being taught. So I think this initiative by TDU and Sri Ramesh Babu and all the faculty colleagues is an important step to bring together this unique tradition of Varma. As we know that there are diverse traditions in Varma, there are regional traditions, but there are also traditions which are totally local health related, the Varma, the Siddha related, as well as the Ayurveda related programs. But when it comes to training and education in any of the traditional medical areas, according to WHO, the key important factors for capacity building, training, or education is to assure quality of traditional medical practice. That is the first consideration. So we have to maintain certain quality of education. The second is about safety. So how safe our traditional medical practices are, and how do we assure safety of these traditional medical practices? The third factor is, of course, about efficacy. Now, there is a lot of criticism of traditional medicine that there is no evidence about their efficacy. So how do we create an evidence generation system for its efficacy? This is the third aspect. And the fourth dimension is clearly about rational use. Who uses this? Is it a trained person? Is there an intergenerational knowledge? Or is a person, he or she, is trained in any academy? What is the rationality behind usage of traditional medicine in any context? So according to and then of course, WHO talks about national regulations. So these 5 factors, quality, safety, efficacy, rational use, and proper regulations for practice. These are very critical in traditional medicine. And these were highlighted as part of the WHO traditional medicine strategy from of the last period, not the current period. And so this is what this program is trying to achieve. Through this diploma program, what we are trying to do is to set some minimum standards of quality and safety and train the students in an integrative manner. That is one approach. But the other uniqueness of this program is that several new specialty areas are emerging from this. One is about, like, as Sri Ramesh Babu mentioned, about pain management. And it could be about elderly and geriatric care. It could be about disability care. So there could be, or orthopedic care. There could be different specialty areas that could emerge from this. Now, in parallel to this diploma program, we are also looking at how very diverse traditions of Varma practices can be documented, be it in manuscripts or in local health traditions. We are also looking at how to do certain certification. As some of you may be aware that we have been working together with the Quality Council of India in terms of certification of Varma practitioners and so on. So that is another program that is going on, along with documenting the rich traditions of various kinds, like be it in local health tradition or be it in various manuscripts that are documented in Varma. All this is happening in parallel. So I want to just conclude by saying that the next step will be improving research in these areas, and research and also publications. We don't have many publications in peer-reviewed journals in Varma tradition. So that will be another important activity that should come out of this. So we need practice-based evidence to strengthen this diploma program as well. And as Sri Ramesh Babu mentioned, we are looking at more networking. We have been working with the Siddha Research Institute, various professors from various other Ayurveda and Siddha colleges. So looking at more collaboration, networking, all of these are part of our initiatives. So we will need to collectively bring in this into a major program. Currently, the codified traditions are limited to the 5.5 years BAMS or BSMS kinds of programs, but we will need to develop really innovative education programs in this intergenerational learning process so that all the strengths of this are brought into the community health arena and our clinical practice arena. So I would like to really thank the organizers for this excellent event and would like to welcome all the students to this program and all the very best wishes to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vanikrishnan, for an excellent address to the second and third batch of Varmam therapy students, as well as the guests and VIPs present in this occasion. Thank you once again, sir. Now we are moving to the guest of honor speech, our chief guest, Padma Shri Darshan Shankar, Vice Chancellor of TDU. Namaskar, sir. May I say a few words? Right, please.
So welcome all of you to the university. I have great respect for this particular tradition, the tradition of Varmam. It's a knowledge that has not received enough attention in our health education. It should receive much more attention in the mainstream systems like Ayurveda. It is receiving support in the Siddha system. But I think that not only in respect of people who are being trained as physicians, where they should have some training in Varmam, or as we call it in Ayurveda, Marma, but also in the area of therapy, as therapists. This is what this program is. This is a diploma in therapy or practice. It needs much more support and attention, and that's why the university has come forward to give this platform. So I have every wish that this particular batch, there are people continuing from a second batch and new people from a third batch. So it is my wish that all of you should learn something useful which you can apply as therapists. And from the university side, we will try to see how to engage also with the Central Council of Siddha Medicine in Tamil Nadu. We must try to see how to engage with them in this program itself, if that is possible, at some stage to come in officially, so that it's a collaborative program between the university, the Siddha Council and the group that has taken the lead in organizing this in the last few years. This will give the whole program and its trainees much more credibility. Unfortunately, government or a university, these systems are needed to give credibility. So the university is involved, but it will help if we can also get the Siddha Council also to get involved in this. So we'll try and see how that can be done. I would have liked to spend more time today, and will hopefully like to hear subsequently experiences from some of you who have got trained as to what you have learned, how you are using it and applying it, what you see as the strengths and benefits that you have got, what else you would like to know which we have not adequately done in this program. I would like to hear all this. I'm sure there will be some other occasion when I can hear this from you. But today I'm here just to offer the university's blessings for this program, and I pray that it will be useful and successful. Thank you. I have to leave because I was in the middle of a meeting with the Government of India committee. So I have left that. It's an online meeting these days, So I've left that and said I'll come back in 5 minutes or so. So I have to return. Thank you.
So we'll take another 30 seconds. So please come here. May I request Sri Ramesh Babu to honor our Vice Chancellor and Padma Shri Darshan Shankar. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the blessings to the student and taking time off to come and bless them. Thank you once again, sir. So the next, we are moving into a chief guest. Okay, all right. It's a recorded version or online? Next, we are going to have a speech of Mr. Hariramamurthy ji. Let me first introduce Professor Hariramamurthy. He has coordinated various activity. A few among them is the certification of prior learning of traditional community health practitioner from Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Karnataka, Odisha, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu. Also, establishment operation of a national network of traditional community health practitioner association across 15 states of India. Capacity of building of trainers of Northeastern Institute of Folk Medicine under Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, in documentation and assessment of local health tradition. And the next is spearheading of the livelihood program on medical plans through establishment and operation of 14 community-owned enterprises across 7 states of peninsular India. Spreaded the establishment and use of more than 2 lakh home herbal gardens for primary health care across 7 states of peninsular India. Now we are going to listen to Professor Hariramamurthy's speech. Special message to the inaugurational function.
Good morning to everyone, especially to my friend Divina Netra Ramesh Babu, my colleague Dr. B.N. Prakash, and I am sure we are being joined by Dr. Unnikrishnan from Chennai also. He is the center head of the Community Health, Clinical Research and Education at the Transdisciplinary University, Bangalore. Welcome to all of you. This is a very unique program on a diploma program for the Varma therapists, a 1-year program that will give you an experience both in theory and in practice. You all belong to the second and the third batches of the diploma program being conducted by our friend Ramesh Babu. It is with great difficulty we have been able to design this program. This is very unique because a large part of the Varma technique does not require any internal or external medicine. So it's a drugless therapy. But it is very difficult to learn because it requires a high degree of alertness. It is not purely knowledge-based learning program. This requires a lot of experiential learning because you are required to learn, I was told, where are the energy points that they call as marma points in Ayurveda and Varma Pulligal, Varmam points in Siddha. It is believed this has originated in the southernmost tip of India. It has been learnt since thousands of years, not only by people in India, but many people from abroad have come, stayed. They are referred to as Asans, the teachers of this Paddhati, this Parampara, is by and large Guru Shishya Parampara. While we conducted an interview about the contemporary relevance of Varmam techniques, which is known to very few people in our country, even though there are programs in Siddha to teach, it remained a very theoretical learning experience for many of the Siddha physicians. And I think theoretically it is also taught in Ayurveda as Marma Chikitsa. But the practical learning and application have become more and more visibly applied, learnt over the last 10 years. So this is the tradition which is originated in southern India as far as what little historical information that is available. So I request all of you to interact both with Asans who are part of the Parampara, Siddha Parampara, Ayurveda Parampara, but also to interact with the theoretical understanding that the colleges can offer you. Just like yoga has now become internationally very well known for its benefits. So similarly, I am sure Varmam or Marma Chikitsa techniques will also over the coming years emerge as a drugless therapy for the health and well-being, especially for the aged people like us. And I wish you all the best to learn and apply this knowledge for the health and well-being of one and all. And since it is without drug, it has not acquired that visibility, unlike the medicines that our Siddha or Ayurveda practitioners known to provide for healing pain. And I'm sure Ramesh Babu and his team of faculty members will enable you to learn this experientially over the coming 1 year. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hariramamurthy, for your encouraging talk and blessing the second and third batch students. Now, may I request Mr. Ravi Kumar to come on stage? May I also request Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer to present the memento. Mr. G. Ravi Kumar is an assistant registrar in TDU. He is looking after all the educational activity like PhD, master program, PG diploma program, and certificate program. Thank you, sir. So, with this, we have come to the first stage of it, and we will take a brief, short break for the tea break, and then we will continue the thing. It is for 5 to 10 minutes. So we will reassemble back here. As soon as we reassemble, we are going to have Dr. B.N. Prakash addressing the inaugural function as a special invite. Thank you. Thank you. So now we are continuing our inauguration function with the special invitee, Dr. B.N. Prakash. Dr. B.N. Prakash is an associate professor and is a member secretary for Institutional Ethics Committee at TDU. He is our main course coordinator, rather a big link between a TDU and VKRC. He is a researcher focusing on traditional medicine and public health at Center for Community Health Clinical Research and Education. He has an experience of 18 years as a part of developing and implementing community outreach program at TDU. He has published several research publications. He has done MSc Yoga and doctorate PhD in Yoga from Manila. So may I request Dr. B.N. Prakash to address the students of second batch and third batch of Varmam Therapy Diploma Program.
Thank you, Nambi sir, for that brief introduction. So, namaste and welcome you all, especially for second batch and third batch of students of Varmam Diploma Therapy course. So, I welcome you all for this TDU platform. As our Vice Chancellor mentioned, this is a very special platform, I can say. It's basically, it's giving an opportunity to learn various other systems of medicine. Generally, we talk about only about codified and non-codified, codified especially about Ayush, you know about Ayurveda, Yoga, Siddha, Unani. Those systems of medicine generally we talk in the mainstreams. But we also understand that like community health, when you look into the community health aspects, especially in our country, so there are various other types of systems of medicine. So that has to be equally respected and also we need to consider those systems of medicine for our public health. So considering this aspect, so TDU and in collaboration with VKRC has joined together and started this course about 3 years back. And we are running a very good course. About first batch we completed. I know many of you are alumni of first batch are here. So congratulations for all of you. And I know you already received some of the certificates and all. And especially for second batch, they are already running some of the courses online, offline, because of, I know, understand about the corona issue and all. So you could able to do some offline courses and online courses. So the third batch is also going to start and it will be in more collaboration with the VKRC and TDU with offline and online batches. So I'm very happy to be a part of this program and working with VKRC team members of all the faculties. And it's good to know about many people from Siddha system of medicine and Ayurveda system of medicine. They are involved in this program. And I feel that it's a good opportunity for students to learn both about the Ayurveda, basics of Ayurveda, fundamentals of Ayurveda, as well as fundamentals of Siddha system of medicine. So it's a good opportunity to learn both the systems and also applied aspects of Varmam. Because we know in Ayurveda as well as in Siddha system, like BSMS or BAMS, we learn more of a theoretical aspects. Like Marma or Varma Chikitsa, we learn theoretical aspects. But the challenge is the applied aspects is the major challenge. Even if you talk to any Ayurveda practitioner or a Siddha practitioner who are not exposed to the practical aspects, it will be very difficult for them to apply these techniques, whatever the Marma techniques we have. So I think this is the one great opportunity to learn about the skills. Of course, you will learn the theoretical aspects about the fundamentals, but more importantly, the experts will teach you about, the students will learn from the experts about the application aspects of it. So it's a more demonstrative. So they learn directly from the patient, how to apply on the patient itself. So this is a very great opportunity for people to learn knowledge as well as skills. So at the end of the day, the more important is the skill. How are you going to apply these on the particular aspects of pain or something. So considering the community health as a major aspect to have a public health or a community health, so Varma is one therapy. We have systematically we want to maintain some of the standards in the course. So that's why it's as it was rightly presented. It's a 1-year course where you're going to learn very details about the theoretical as well as the practical aspects, and it's a continuous examination. It's not like a one-time writing examination at the end of your course. You can come back on 3 hours writing examination. Our university is a very unique in that to know about the continuous kind of an examination, continuous assessment. So starting from your theory level, understanding even at the assessment of your attending the classes, like about your attendance, for example. Also considering all these aspects, so we are going to evaluate an individual. So it's not just based on what you have understood, what is there in your brain, how are you going to apply it, how are you going to put it in a patient, how are you going to, how hands are now trained, how your skills are trained. So considering all these aspects, so first of all, I congratulate the VK as a team to completed the first batch successfully and moving towards the second batch and third batch. And being a university, as our Vice Chancellor rightly mentioned and also our Dr. Unnikrishnan mentioned, we give more importance to the research aspect, because a part of clinical research, community health and clinical research is our center. So if you are interested, of course, when you're completing your diploma course, you're supposed to do some kind of a internship kind of an activity. So if anybody is interested to do a small research program in your course itself, or even after the course, if anybody is interested in doing a research, so our university is open to do a research, especially a clinical research. So it's an invitation for your students to learn these techniques and apply it. And if you want to do a small research thing, we are open to it. We have all the facility. For example, if you want a library, as rightly mentioned, we have several publications, research papers. You can refer to it, and our library is just above this building. So considering these aspects, research is one agenda. You can look into it, learn the techniques, apply it, and do look at how we can expand the research, because it is more confined to one region. How we can take it to the other regions also, people can take benefit of it. That's the main aspect of it. So with this, I would like to once again welcome all the students and thank for this opportunity. Thank you. Yeah.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. B.N. Prakash. So may I request Mr. Satish Hiremat to come and present the memento to Dr. B.N. Prakash. Thank you, Dr. Prakash. It was a very informative speech to know, and finally ended with the invitation to come for a research. So the alumni student and also the ongoing student. Thank you. It's an encouraging good news for us. So next we are going to move into facilitation and address by faculty. Prior to that activity, may I request Dr. B.N. Prakash, Dr. Manjula, Dr. Sarada to come onto the stage. Please be seated. Faculties only. Oh, right. Okay, please come. Mr. Suresh, Dr. Suresh Kumar. So I need to put the conveyed research. Career and conveyed research. Okay, so We are going to have a special address by our faculty present here, Shri Ramesh Babu, Dr. Manjula, Dr. Sarada, and Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer. First, I would like to invite Dr. Manjula to give a speech to the students. Dr. Manjula is going to introduce herself.
I know the computer job is very worst job. They have to tell where I was born, where I studied, where I stood, whom to whom I spoke and everything like that is not necessary, sir. Basically, as a faculty, you people have made me, being a clinician, so when I get a mic, let me talk myself. Because I talk only with the patients, no? That's why. Okay, basically I have done my Ayurveda from our Government College of Indian Medicine, which is in Bangalore. And we had a chance of doing a short-term allopathy course also. We are known as integrated doctors. But that course is not there. So only hardly now in our batch, we are around 1,000. In that 300 people are already quite senior or they have well established and they have stopped practicing. So in that left out 700, I am also there. So I'm still working. I have a clinic in Nagar, Amar Jyoti. And I used to love to learn a lot of things. Even now also I am learning. As Ramesh, Asan Ramesh, we have to call him as such like. So I had a chance to go to Kanyakumari with my close friend Dr. Sharada to 6 times we went there. Before that, introduction was done in Kannan Rajan sir in Bangalore itself, where Ramesh and Suresh had arranged it. So it was a nice journey to go with Varmam. Online, I had a chance to learn Marma, and basically I was more interested, as I told you. Again with the Dr. Sharada, I could join for Masters in Therapeutic Yoga in Tamil Nadu Sports University. Then again chance was there to go with Bachelor of Acupuncture, Master of Acupuncture. And healings wise, Reiki, I am a master. Pranic healing, Arahatic pre-level I am in, Chakra cleansing, whatever is there I am still learning as a student. So I am with you people, but somehow they have made me as a faculty and I am this side today, that's all. So we had a great chance to learn Varmam. So in my clinical practice, it's an excellent way to practice it. I do Varmam as well as cupping or guasa. Anything, whoever come to our clinic, my clinic, they have to walk in a better manner. And being an Ayurvedic doctor, I have a good chance to give internal medication also. And because of the allopathic knowledge, I can diagnose or whatever the reports they get into to us. So I make it an easy way of Panchamahabhuta concerns and then treat it. And I'm happy when the person goes in a happy mode. So this is my introduction and one thing. And what I want to stress here for the students who are here, first batch students, it was very nice, we were also very excited seeing all the students, hall was full. Wow, not bad, we have become a very good faculty is what we are thinking. But now, offline I can see you people with the seniors as well as juniors who are going to join in the second year online and third one already joined. Online I am not able to see you people, I think you people are seeing me. And hi for all the old students who are there in the online. And if the new students are there, please welcome to here. Don't go out without learning. That is basic one. Once you learn in a better manner and start practicing, you will get 100% of good results. This is what is the key word from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manjula. We do have a Dr. Hariharan, but he is not present here. He has conveyed his wishes to the second year batch who are already going through and the new batch, third year batch students. May I now request Dr. Sharada Vivek to address you. Before that, let me give a short introduction. Dr. Sharda is done her master degree in acupuncture, MSc yoga therapy, fellowship in sports rehabilitation program, postgraduate diploma in geriatric care, and prior to that she has completed her 4-year study in physiotherapy, Bachelor of Physiotherapy. Dr. Sarada, please come. She is going to add on little more to that. Thank you.
Yeah, I need to add on, update my education thing also. So hi everybody, welcome you all to this course here. And happy to see all old students, old faces and new faces also. Thank you very much, and thank you Ramesh sir for giving this opportunity. And thank you TD University also to bring up this, to attach this course to the university. It's a very great honor for us. And to addition, yeah, I've done another advanced neurology courses also, like neurokinetic therapy and PDTR and all those things, which all is like touch stuff only. So even though I'm a physiotherapist, I don't use any, like what people know, physiotherapy is like more machine stuff and all those things. But after Varmam, it's more of a touch. So my clinic name is also Touch Wellness. So you come, we touch, you get better. So I welcome you all, and I want you to, like Dr. Manjula said, learn as much as possible, and get better and help people to come out of their problems and sickness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sharda Vivek. It was an encouraging talk to the students. I have already given introduction about Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer. May I request Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer to come and deliver a speech to the students as a special faculty.
Hello everyone, I have already met you. So now I am very, very happy today to see you all over here. And thank you so much, sir, for giving us this opportunity. So I have learnt Varmam from our sir, and I have visited a few of the asanas in Kanyakumari. So I have been blessed to be able to do so. So we have a couple of people here. We have Dr. Suresh Kumar over here. So he's also been a resource person last year, and again we'll be meeting him soon. So all the students who are there online, so I welcome you all. And this is an excellent opportunity. Just don't miss it. Utilize every minute when you are here, and then just feel it and understand it and take the knowledge, because it's an ocean. So we are really fortunate enough that we are able to absorb the drops from this ocean, and let us just spread this science. And thank you so much. TDU has been a very, very supportive thing right from 2016. We have been trying to bring up this program, and we are fortunate enough that we could successfully complete the first batch. We have our alumni students. I'm thankful to you all for joining us, and you have been so encouraging and supportive. And also the new students, I see the enthusiasm, and I'm very, very happy to welcome you. So both the second and the third batches. So you're going to have a like roller coaster ride when you come down over here. So I'm very sure about it. And I see many of them completing their assignments, and then even the exams, papers, everything they are submitting, finish studying, attending the online classes and all that. So I am very happy to see that, and I welcome you all, and have a great learning time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Veni Balan Iyer, our teacher in Varmam. Now I'm going to request Sri Ramesh Babu to come and address as a faculty to the students. Thank you.
Hi. I am the faculty like a khatta mitta. Some people sometimes they like me, some people sometimes they don't like me, because the action oriented practice when it comes, the mistakes when the student do, I am became khatta. when they do properly, I'll become Mitta. So the dual action I do in the same class, people could not predict me every second how I am. But still, from the batch 1, I don't know how they believe me. I never know that how the belief has come on me. It's not me, it's something beyond me. Possibly that's the belief these people have on me. Otherwise, the first batch we have started, no one know much of the Varmam. That is the situation. The first batch itself, we had 24 admissions. In that, all drop out another thing. But still, we completed and given issued certificate for 19 students. And out of 19 students, we can see some clinics started, some people integrated, some people still using that in their lifetime, or one another way, because it's not their bread and butter, but it's integrated in their life in another way, not as a career. That's the beauty of the system. And the beauty of the system, I got a blessing from Balambika and Agastya and Tirumula to give this knowledge to you is just a blessing to me. It's not a pride to me. It is a blessing. This Janma I got this, chance to teach you all. Teach you all. So let this continued blessing is my request to the goddess Balambika, and let this belief on me, let it continue ever. What are the status I am, in the mode of Kata or in the mode of Mitta, I am still a beautiful, edible to you. Enjoy it with the knowledge. And whatever you people have in the classrooms or outside the classrooms, that is nothing to do with your full program. The inside and outside the classroom be the same character, because the system of Siddha is nothing but a Gurukula system majorly. So here the maximum packages and value given to the curriculum towards your character, then the real learning process of the therapist. So here we give a lifestyle changes of how you think, because you all know that Varmam, when you touch, people always say something will happen, because that's how the medias are showing, the movies are showing. But another set of beautiness when you want to see, you should yourself do that, only then you will understand it. So thanks for belief and thanks for every opportunity, and I thank TDU, and this is not a thanks thing, but I could not stop doing that, because that's where I am here. Like, I'm thanking everyone because of I am here. I'm standing here just because of you all, so I could not stop that. So the TDU is the best platform I ever enjoyed, and I have no plan B and plan C when it comes to TDU. Every programs I will have plan B and plan C, but when it comes to TDU, I never had, never thought of even a plan B and plan C, because this platform given me everything, given a chance of open hands, telling that you do what you want to do, you'll be a part of it. You might have heard Darshanji, you might have heard Unnikrishnan sir, you might have heard Prakashji. Everyone says that it's a free hands given to you. Only thing is that you have to make sure you are doing it ethically. That's more power. And with this, I'll end my session. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Ramesh Babu, for a nice word, and to the student as a faculty. It's quite encouraging, especially the Katamita. We have almost come an end of faculty's address to the students on the inaugural function today. It's our special to appreciate and honor Dr. Manjula. May I request Mr. Suresh Kumar to present the memento to Dr. Manjula Jagdish. Next, I'm going to call upon Mr. Suresh Kumar, elder brother of Sri Ramesh Babu. I'm sorry, Suresh Babu, not Kumar. Suresh Babu is the elder brother of Sri Ramesh Babu, to present a memento to Dr. Sharada. Thank you, Suresh Babu. May I request Mr. Sendil Kumar to present a memento to our teacher, Mrs. Vaini Balan Iyer. May I request Mr. Satish Hiremat to present a memento to our teacher and Varma son, Sri Ramesh Babu. Yeah. So he is wondering, am I? Yes, sir. You're also our teacher, apart from delivering and making us to learn. So that brings us the third session of facilitation and address by the faculty. Now we are moving on to facilitation of alumni students. My request, Mr. Sendil Kumar, to give a short speech to the new batch of second undergoing and the third batch newly joining.
So good morning, vanakkam, Guruve Tunai. So I'm Senthil Kumar. So my background is sorry.
Forgot to down that.
No, I will do it.
No. Mr. Sendil Kumar is IT profession, even now, with 20 years of experience. Since 2018, he has come into contact with the Varmam. He has completed various courses, including the diploma course passed out in 2020, and he is practicing now. He has also done Ayurveda therapist course in 2016, and for the past 8 years, he is doing as a psychology counselor in his clinic, also running a consulting and pain management center near Indira Nagar in Bangalore in the name of Life to Live Wellness Center. Is so passionate to drive on preventive wellness solution through alternative and a holistic solution. Please, Mr. Sendil Kumar.
Thank you for the introduction, sir. So the journey for everyone, I think like many of you joined this course, even I was looking for the same, like, I was learning to see how I can get myself into some kind of an wellness. It all starts with the journey of when you have a problem, you start exploring the alternative therapies, but sooner or later you get some benefit and you wanted to learn and practice. I am one such person where I went through some kind of health problem, then I looked at alternative therapies like Ayurveda, Siddha, which helped me. Then I wanted to learn, and that's when Varmam was one of the next journey. I think most of us or even the faculty says, right, it's not about learning. So there are so much of avenue today, be it any field, nothing to do with medical or any field today. There are plenty of opportunity to learn at your home, at your mobile, at your laptop. So there is enough opportunity to learn, but what is important is how we are practicing, how we are put to use. We call it as how you put to use. I think that's where this system is really wonderful, because I also belong to Kanyakumari, the birthplace of Varmam. But people who have gone there, and including Ramesh sir's experience, it is difficult to learn the system in those places even, because it needs to go through a lot of protocol, lot of time to learn. But what he has done is basically he simplified everything. He made it very easy for even any, because that's why if you see the education qualification, it is 10th or 12th minimum qualification, which means it is made in a form that it can be learned by people who has a basic background and what you call the eagerness or interest to learn. So our journey or our course is also kind of structured in a way. So very importantly, because I'm into counseling and psychology, so I apply a lot of the Varmam techniques into mental or emotional issues, and it gives me a lot of wonderful results. Like when you can talk to people for hours together to make a change, but it's all there, but they don't change. Applying certain Varmam techniques, like whatever we learn through certain, you learn sooner or later. So when I apply that along with the therapy, it gives a very positive change in the person. The perception of problem changes, his way of handling things changes. So a lot of work is happening around, and plus now I have my wellness center where I have an Ayurvedic doctor as well. So because the diploma allows us to practice under the guidance of a doctor. So I have a doctor in my center. So we work together. She's an Ayurvedic doctor and I'm a Varmam and Ayurvedic therapist. So we find a lot of integrated and holistic approach which starts giving a lot of results. So Prakash sir, I think you offered us the research and clinical research. I think probably we are more interested because we do see a lot of, we get as a feedback from clients or when they come and they get treated, they start sharing us a lot of feedback. So probably that feedback is only to say that yes, it is good, bad, whatever it is. But if we can convert that feedbacks into a very fruitful research materials, we are more welcome to do. So probably you can guide us on some protocols and some kind of a format. It will really help us because we do kind of making our own checklist and templates, like how we assess the client when they come, what is the percentage of pain, range of pain, after treatment 1, treatment 2, treatment 3, how they are improving. So we also started documenting things. So probably those things, because we are from a different field, right? We are not from the medical field, but if you can guide us as what is the protocol and how we can be done, I think it will be a very really and a good thing, because this system is very new to this, though it is a traditional olden system, but for this generation, for this people, it is something new. And this generation always want a proof. To even if you want to buy something from Amazon, you go through the review, you see the number of stars, and then you go. Whether it's good, bad, they don't mind, but they look at the feedback. So we are ready to start this, and I'm happy because the platform, as everybody talks about the TDU as a platform, not as a certification or agency, because it's a platform where we can learn more and expand more and then give more. So we are happy, and I really welcome all the new students. One message, as sir always says this, if you ask me a right question, I will give the right answer. So he has all the answers. It's all about whether you ask the right question or not. So there will be a lot of new terminologies, new names, because people from north, they find difficult to read the Varmam names and specifics. Okay, so please open to ask questions, right? It is all about learning and using it, because we are going to touch people, we are going to treat people. So it is not if anybody does a mistake, right? If I'm in a business, I'm in a any other profession, I do a mistake, it just affects some money. You may lose some business, or you may lose some people's trust. But this system, if it is done wrong, it can affect people's life. So it is very important that learn, ask questions, clear doubts, practice, follow yourself. So I am practicing more than I help others. This learning has given me to bring my own lifestyle under order, my own approach of life, my own approach of eating habit, sleeping habit, a lot of things improve. Because if I am not fit, I cannot treat others. So it made a lot of change as an individual first before I start treating or healing others. So learn the system, and we have enough resources. In fact, we also recommended, sir, that we also can come and play a role in case the students wants to know more and understand more. So a lot of those options also we are exploring. So keep learning, and all the very best for all the new batch students. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sendil Kumar. It was a quite encouraging and sharing of it. Would you please come and be seated here? Okay. May I request Dr. Manjula to honor him with a memento? Mr. Satish Hirimath, please come to the stage. Yeah, please be seated. Dr. Sharda to give the memento to Satish Hirimath. Darshini. Mrs. Veni Balanayar to give a memento to Darshini. Please be seated there. Dr. Upendra, please come. May I request Dr. B.N. Prakash to give a memento to you. May I request, please be seated there. Upendra, please be seated. May I request Rajkumari to come on stage and Suresh Kumar to hand over the memento to her. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. And finally, Ramdas Nambi to receive from Sri Ramesh Babu. Oh, okay. I'll be seated. Okay. We have a very limited time because we have a compulsion to complete it by 12:40 and thing. May I request Satish Hiremat to give a 3 to 5 minutes encouraging speech to the new students.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ವರ್ಮಾ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಥೆರಪಿ ಹೊಸ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಂದರೆ 2ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮತ್ತು 3ನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಂಥ ಕಲಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ, ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸಕರಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ, ವರ್ಮಮ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು, ವರ್ಮಮ್ದಿಂದ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಮೊದಲು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಸುಮಾರು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ವರ್ಮ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಕೋತಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ತಮಿಳಲ್ಲೇ ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಇತ್ತದು ಮೊದಲೇ. ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಮ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಥದ್ದಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲು ನಾನು ವಿನಿ ಬಾಲನ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾನು ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಆದೆ. ಅವರು ವರ್ಮಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಾಬು ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಭೇಟಿ ಆದೆ, ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆದೆ. ಸೊ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಾಬು ಸರ್ದೊಂದು ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆದರೂ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೈಟ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಕೂಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಪೀಡಿಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಡ್ತಿತ್ತು ಒಮ್ಮೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಇರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮದು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಾಬು ಸರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಗೃತವಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡೆ. ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, 2 ಸಲ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆದ ಕೋರ್ಸ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನು TD ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ TD ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ನಂತರ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ನರ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ನ್ಯೂರೋಥೆರಪಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಸುಜೋಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮೇನ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿ. ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಮದಲ್ಲೇ. ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋ ಹೋಮಿಯೋಪತಿಲಿತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದು. ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ವರ್ಮ ಥೆರಪಿ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ ನಂತರ ಸುಮಾರು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನಾವು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿ ಪಿ ಕೇಸಸ್, ಸೆರ್ಬ್ರಲ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥ ಕೇಸಸ್ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಮಾತನಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. ಕಿವಿ ಕೇಳಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ವಿ. 100% ನಾವು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗ ಸುಮಾರು ಕೇಸ್ಗಳಿವೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟಿ ಡಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಸ್ ಅದಾವೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೀವು ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟಿ ಡಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅವತ್ತು. ನಾವು 5 ತಿಂಗಳ 6 ತಿಂಗಳ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಂತ್ಲಿ 3 ಡೇಸ್ ನಾನು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. 3 ಡೇಸ್ ಮಂತ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 5 ತಿಂಗಳ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯವರು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನೋಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿರಾಕಲ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದು ವರ್ಮಮ್ ಥೆರಪಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹುಬ್ಳಿ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ 2 ದಿವಸ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. 2 ದಿವಸ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ 4 ತಿಂಗಳ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ವರ್ಮಮ್ ಥೆರಪಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಥೆರಪಿಗಳು ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪಂಚಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ವರ್ಮ ಥೆರಪಿ ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಹೀಲಿಂಗ್, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ವಿತ್ ಹೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಮಿರಾಕಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಥೆರಪಿ ವರ್ಮ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಪಿ ಕೇಸಸ್ಸು. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಿವಿ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಂಡರ್ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಸವಾಲಿದ್ದಂಥದ್ದು ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಹೊರತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೇವೆ, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಏನೋ ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ನಿಂದ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಲಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಏನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ತಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಕಲಿತು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮೊದಲು ಅವ್ರ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಂಥ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸಿನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಕಲಿತು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದರೂ ಸಹಿತ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಜನ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಬ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅದ, ನಾನು ಮೊದಲು ಹುಬ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ವಾಪಸ್ ಹುಬ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ 15 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೇನೆ. ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೋದರೂ ಸಹಿತ ಅಂಥ ಮಳೆಯಾಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾರಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಏನು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅದ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನೋಡಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹಿತ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು ಏನು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬರೀ ಭಾರತದಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಆಸೆ ಅದ. ಸೊ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಾಬು ಸರ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ನಂಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಅದ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Sri Satish Hirameth Guruji. It was a quite encouraging feedback as a first batch student. Definitely, some or many students is encouraged by your talk. They are looking forward to go furthermore in-depth study and practice. Thank you. So we have a limited time, even though we have 6 of us present here. We need to conclude the meeting by 12:40. I will take few minutes to give as a alumni student, and then we'll take a group photograph and to conclude the session. Me as a Ramdas Nambi, I came into the medical field way back in 2012, slowly learning. Originally I'm an engineer. I'm a specialist in robotics and how to manufacture products, machining, without human being. And from that scenario, how did I landed up in medical line? I myself don't know. I wanted to come out of the job, wanted to be a consultant come trainer. Something clicked me. God or the divine has guided me to get into the medical line, enter into some good practices and get rid of my diseases by just by eating properly. And thereafter acupuncture, did the diploma, fantastic, drugless therapy. Then into MD in acupuncture. Then that is all completed by 2015, within 3 years. Still I was not happy. Whatever I practice, it should give a proper results. If possible, spontaneous. If not, systematically after a few sessions, depending upon the acute condition or a chronic condition. Acute should heal, immediate result. Chronic needs a multiple session. Then I entered into a dawn therapy, where in July 2016, I qualified for the basic level and advanced level. After 3 weeks, I started practicing it. It was a quite spontaneous, and I could correct the bone alignment, spine alignment, and get back the normalcy from the structural imbalance. Then came the 2019 January 28, 29, 30, where I attended a 3-day program of Sri Ramesh Babu, just to know the points of 108, and then to get put into some kind of action. But within 2 months, the diploma program was launched in March 2019. I became a student spontaneously without any hesitation. The reason is, I started combining the Varmam points along with the dawn therapy. For example, if a man or a woman, their hip joint is come out, they are walking not bone to bone, they are using the thigh as a bone and walking. As a result, the thigh muscles will become like a rigid, like a rock. So soon after I correct their joint of hip joint, put back the bone in place, the femoral or occipital femoral joint, hip joint, I immediately give a Varmam treatment on the thigh. Within few seconds, the rocky or tight, rigid muscle will be relaxed. It will become very soft. The clients, I don't say patient, the clients immediately enjoy the benefit of Varmam. Like that, I started integrating the Varmam into the regular practice, combining it. I'm taking maximum advantage now. So this is what my small experience to share, because this is really yielding a good result, like Sri Satish Hiramet Guruji was sharing. People are really amazed and getting. However, if it is a chronic nature, one has to repeatedly repeat the session to get a good result. If it is an acute nature, spontaneous result is immediately felt, not seen, felt by the clients. With that, I end my sharing to the students. Now we may I request Dr. Manjula Jagdish to give a vote of thanks to this session coming to an end. After that, we'll all take a group photograph, the students, the faculty members, Dr. B.N. Prakash, and the alumni student as a group photograph. Thank you.
This is a big job, like to give a vote of thanks. Is it not? Yeah, that's why Nambiar sir was giving a nice smile there. Because vote of thanks is not the end of the program, specifically at today. Because we are with the second batch students and welcoming third batch students also. It's a really hearty welcome for you for this course again. Back to back again to the course, and alumni are telling that we will be here to learn and teach and guide and everything like. So this is welcome for the other concerns, and only for this program I am giving a vote of thanks. First and foremost, we have to thank heartily our TDU University, where it has given a very nice platform for Varmam to grow. It is there, Varmam was there and it is there, it will be there. But still they have given a nice shapy or a artified one course-wise for us to do it in a greater university. So if I give a certificate, Dr. Manjula has certified so and so and so, no one will care for us. If the certificate you have from a well-recognized university, then it has its own value. So for that exactly, they would have done a lot of research work before yes to tell yes for Ramesh, for Varmam. Adu kodi, idu kodi, certificate, how can you do it? All lot of hard work is there from VKRC as well as TDU. So I first heartily thank TDU University to give Varmam a good platform. So give a big hand for TDU University first for us. And VKRS, just one word and ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, but majorly we know very well that is nothing but Asan Ramesh, Dr. Suresh and Veni, I know as they are like, who have done a lot of base work. Before coming and visiting to a university, if at all I don't have any proper way of Varmam knowledge, or can you relieve me this pain? I think so. If we see our Darshan Shankar sir, he is a person very strong and very practical man. I have a pain here, relieve me Ramesh, if you can relieve me, let me see. He might have asked actually, I think so. If at all, if I know, like as I have not much close contact with Darshan Shankar sir, but he is such a strong man. Because he is running a university and he is a strong man. So Ramesh should have done all the tricks and everything, like using his knowledge and everything, like before to that, a preparation for it. So hearty thanks for VKRC people who have done this and joined with such a great university. For VKRC people, we will let us give a big hand. Online people also. You may hear your own clapping sound, but please give a hand. Then, when it comes to the subjects wise or something like whatever they have planned, the textbooks, whatever they have given, I myself know, like first thing I met Dr. Sharda to learn Varmam, some person from Coimbatore he was teaching, no photo be taken, nothing to be written, everything was in Tamil. It was going above my head, the terminologies. Even now also, it's very difficult for me because I am not a Tamilian, I don't have that knowledge as such like. So that time, that's how I met Dr. Sharda, one of my close friend here, and she guided me and helped me like a little bit of like. Then when she identified Dr. Ramesh, Asan Ramesh, we went all the way and learned that way. And our Kannan Rajan sir was there. When he came to know I don't know Tamil, he tried maximum level of explaining in English. And he asked me to tell the terminologies. Then he told me, please stop. Because I was confusing him because it was like that. Tamil was like that for me. But that where Ramesh and his team has made such an excellent textbook for us to go through that. Even now, 2 books of Kannan Rajan sir's book, which is in Tamil, I am giving it to Ramesh sir itself. He knows to read or when he will do it, because it is Greek and Latin to me. So such a great hard work he has done for this Varmam to come over for us, where we can read English as well as Tamil also. So great. First, again, hands up for Ramesh and Veni madam. Please, thank you. And today's our chief guest was Professor Atul Kumar Gupta, IFS retired CFO of Registrar TDU. They are all busy with this administrative work and everything like. But still, he has tried his level best to attend to the program. Because of his work schedule in such a manner, he might have come. Still, sir, we thank you to be with us. Then our Darshan Shankar sir also, he could make a 5-10 minutes. We could see him exactly in such a series of meeting. He has come over here and blessed us, and he has given wholehearted support for us. Thank you once again, sir. Padma Shri Darshan Shankar sir of Vice Chancellor. And special invitees were Mr. J. Hari Ramurthy. He is from TDUNC. He was there online. I think he might have been in the very hard work of anything like, but still he could address to us, giving a hearty welcome for the new students and congratulating the old students also. Thank you, Hari Ramurthy sir. Dr. Unni Krishnan, we have to be really grateful to him, like the way he was addressing to us, like how we can take our traditional line of therapies into the mainstream. We have gone back exactly. leaving a place for everything. So now at least let us try to join on the same main line at least first. For that, we people, students, have to be very strong enough to learn the knowledge. So it is all lying on your shoulders as well as the faculty also. And I also take about responsibility about that. So thank you, Dr. Unikrishnan sir. We congratulate for you. And Dr. Prakash sir is with us. It's really nice the way he was talking to us. And he has given us such an excellent thing for the research work. Sir, whatever the protocol you people expect from us, TDU people, give up one format for us as all our seniors, students of last year's batch, first year batch were asking for. Because as I know, like each one has a different of a format to be given. Sometimes you people may ask a video before entering and after the thing also. But we practicing people, we forget that to take a before video. Whatever we ask or something, we will take a note about it. But that doesn't hold good, I think so. Is it not, Dr. Prakash sir? Because so many times people have told me, why don't you take a PhD? I don't have any records with me. Because for that you have to take a permission from a patient, then all the things are there, lot of rules and regulations are there, where whatever we have done in 10 cases, even if you accept 2 cases from that, it will be grateful for us. So what to be done, we are giving you one more hard worksheet, sir. Please help us in this. Thank you for accepting this also, Dr. Prakash sir. Mr. Sir Ravi Kumar sir also, he is a sub-registrar. I know they will be very busy with the work schedule, but still he made a time and he was with us. Like, thank you very much, sir. Felicitation for our address faculties was done by TDU as well as VKRS team very well. And Dr. Hariharan was excellent. Myself was there. Dr. Sharada, Dr. Veni B. Iyer, Mr. S. Ramesh Babu. Whatever we look like, we are not that simple. Okay? When Ramesh asked me he had to write up an Ayurvedic book, I told first thing is, they cannot practice Ayurveda reading this Ayurveda. Whatever the book we are giving. It's only the knowledge we are giving. No medicines can be given. On first batch also, on Zoom line also, they asked me, Madam, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಎಣ್ಣೆಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಚೂರ್ಣಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಪುಡಿಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ, I told. And like that, we are very strict into our own subjects wise. So don't feel bad when we say we don't give any medications or anything. Because in Ayurveda or Siddha, we have our own Vata, Pitta, Kapha, all those things are history taking and everything. It's not at all easy. She says yes. And Namore Oro, Bala Tripura Sundari. She is a Bala Tripura Sundari. Your breath. Prana is a very important for us. We all do that much of work to how to breathe for you people. Rest of the breathing, which we are doing it left or right or central, whatever it is, it's left to you people. Because of your hard work. So all the faculties who all are there, they have done an excellent work. Even in anatomy also or physiology, anything you should know very well. As our central surgery, if you don't know that time, whatever you are not able to do some just gentle massage or something relaxing for some points exactly. Learn. Ramesh will teach that very well. And Veni is also excellent that. But Veni, when she does a Varmam part, you should be very careful. She has a very good strength. She will do it excellently. Okay? So at that aspect, actually learn few things. Do some things, relaxing something, and then send them back. Go back, study, learn, or ask your teachers, like Ramesh and Veni. They are there on the line for you people. We are all there. But if you ask me only directly Varmam, myself and Sharda, we have so many things. We may people not be understanding it. Okay? So these are the two people who are dedicatedly to Varmam. I do combination. That's why. Okay? Please, really hearty thanks for all these faculty people. Really, it's a good, excellent job what they have done. And first, the prayer what our beautiful lady, she gave us for on Balatrip Darshan. It was an excellent, the prarthana was very good. The day started with an excellent prarthana. And Dr. Suresh, he is sitting quietly with the camera. Me and my camera. You people do your work, I will see afterwards. I have captured everything, whatever you people have done, spoken, walked, whatever you have done. Thank you, Dr. Suresh sir, also for you people. And online people, you may be wondering, you may be having all your easy facilities and everything, learning and reading. But this classes will maybe in online, but when you touch a person, when you feel a person, when you start working on a person, it's a different aspect. So try to be offline as much as possible while practicing. ನೀವು ಮುಟ್ಟೋವರೆಗೂ ನಿಮಗೇನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಟೊಮೆಟೊ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬದನೆಕಾಯಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಲೂಗಡ್ಡೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಟಚ್ಚಲ್ಲಿ. Unless you feel it in your hand, you can know it. So everything is in your hands and in your mind. As our one of our excellent, he was telling about it, about the child, how to care. The same pressure if I give to a senior or a older or a middle, high-built person, it varies. So come to the practical aspect, learn as much possible. Then only you can start doing it. Start practicing yourself, few of the points, see the change in you. Work on your own family people. There are some points like which you can work easily. Tadu, no? Correct? Right, I know. Tadu. Those things are, you can start practicing for yourself. There is a fantastic way of maintaining health. Namma Ayurvedali dinacharya, rutucharya, what we say, daily lifestyle. Follow that and do this Taduka things. Excellent, you will be good enough. No need to knock the doctors. But sometimes we have to go, please at that time, don't tell that I am here hero, I am Agastya, I am Dhanvantari, I am Pathanjali, I will do miracles. Don't tell these words to any of your people or clients. Don't tell those words. I will cure on the word you use madidre, you will be sued in the court. I am very, very seriously, Dr. Prakash sir is seeing me, what is this, she's talking about it. But this is the terminology, sir, we hear from major of therapists. I have seen exactly that. Don't use the word cure. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಪದಗಳಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎನಿ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್, ಹೌ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್? ನಾನೊಂದು 60 ವಯಸ್ಸೊಳಗೆ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಕೈ ಏನೋ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೂತಿರೋದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್? ಗಿವ್ ದಮ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ to do my household work, to do my professional work, to do my all work. No one should identify the deformity in me as much as possible. That is the best way of healing what we are doing. So for that also, there are a lot of meditations and everything like how to breathe and everything these people will teach. Learn A, B, C of everything. And let me get a certificate, I will practice. No, it's not like that. When starts Varmam, Ramesh and when they start teaching you, learn the technology, apply gently for yourself, start experiencing for yourself first. That will be excellent one. So starting program from the all the computer system, what they helped us, the lights or whatever, all the things who have helped from TDU University also, from the system work and everything, I thank them also. The anchoring person was excellent, our Nambiya sir, so I thank him also. And the students who are here also, I thank you people very much. And work till you learn the best. Thank you. If I take an extra time, please sorry. This is the welcome for the students to study very well. And for today's program, I thank you all people. If I left someone, please excuse me. Still, thank you very much.
Good, thank you. Time to assemble on the podium to take a picture, photograph. All the students, if you don't mind, take the wooden platform as a bench to sit down. All the students to sit down on the